IELTS Writing Task 1 Percentage Vocabulary. Today I am going to discuss with you vocabulary which can be used in the column graphs and the pie charts in the IELTS Task 1 academic writing. So, this we commonly refer to as the percentage graph vocabulary. The most important thing in this is that you should not keep repeating the same structures, because if you would keep repeating the same structures you will not be able to get high bands. So the key language of percentage graphs is proportions and percentages, and common phrases to see are the proportion of or the percentage of. So today we are going to discuss a table, and this table presents some examples of how you can change percentages to fractions or ratios. For example, if something is given 80%, then you can say 4 fifths. Supposing 80% students choose to study in a university for because of the repetition of the teaching staff, you can say 4 fifths of the students chose the university because of the repetition of the teaching staff. If it's 75%, then you can say 3 quarters, and if it is 50%, then you can say half, and if when it is 25%, you can say a quarter, and if it is 20%, you can call it a fifth, and when it is 10%, you can say 1 in 10. So this is the way you can use in your diagrams, in your graphs, and this is the correct percentage. Instead of repeating 80%, 75%, 50%, you can use alternatives. This will make your writing task more appealing, more attractive. And if the percentages are not exact as above, supposing it is 24 or 26 or 27, or here it is 19 or 21, then you can use qualifiers. What you can use? You can use qualifiers to make sure your description remains accurate, right? So again we are going to talk about qualifiers. What are qualifiers here? So there is some example that I have just given. If it is 77%, then you can use a qualifier like just over 3 quarters. You can use instead of 77%, right? And then if it is 49%, you can use just under a half, and 49% you can also call it as nearly a half, and if there is 32%, you can say almost a third. So this table presents some examples of how you can change percentages to other phrases. Percentage, for percentage we use proportion, number, amount, majority, and minority as well. If it is 75% to 85%, you can use a very large majority, and if there is 65% and 75%, you can call it a significant proportion, right? A very large majority, a significant proportion. When it is 10% to 15%, you can call it a minority, and when it is 5%, you can say a very small number. So the words above are interchangeable. You can use them interchangeably, though number is for countable nouns and amount is for uncountable nouns, right? So these are the things that you can use. Instead of repeating percent, you can use these words, you can use these phrases, so your writing task would be attractive. I hope you guys would try these words, these phrases in your writing task 1.